Peace. Sincere Seven, representing the Psychonaut Academy in Detroit, House of Genesis. You ever had a situation where you challenged with responding to something that a small child has done? I know I have. You know, me being a prior service veteran, I can pride myself on protecting my family, providing for my family, you know, being there, right? But I'm challenged in the department of being like a father who like the comforting part. Like I can comfort my babies. Like I'd be like, damn, they cool, you know what I'm saying? But when I speak, the way that I speak is so demanding. This is funny. We was at the grocery store, me, Tati, and the babies. We at the grocery store the other day. And so, you know, Tati made a post about, you know, like our children, like usually we're like self-contained as a family. Like, here, you stay with me, I'm holding your hand, you in the basket, whatever else. So for whatever reason, this day we kind of just let them be out running around, and that's exactly what they was doing, running around, right? And they all over the place. And I remember like baby Seven, she's got this way of just running where like she's not even oblivious to people walking directly towards her. Like she'll just bump into some shit, some people. And so I seen something coming and I was like, hey. And everybody in the aisle stopped and did one of these and turned around. And I started laughing like, no, I'm talking to my baby. And it was like two grown women right here, one down here. She was like, shit, your voice. I was like, I was going to stop what I was doing. And all of them started repeating the same thing. And it was funny how, like, all of them was like very, like kind of like taken back by the stern, masculine, demanding, loud roar. And this is something that I've had to become accustomed to, like especially as a 11-year-old boy in a grown man's body. I'm over here like looking like these people are really responding to me in a cringeful way. You know what I'm saying? Like, me too. Shit. All of this aggression and all of this response and all of this martial arts and fighting and all this is all defense. Like, this isn't offense, this defense from an 11-year-old little boy operating in a grown man's body, trying to respond to the reality of the world coming back at him. And a lot of y'all can relate. So imagine a 2 or 3-year-old. Imagine a 2 or 3-year-old doing something like trying to gain an understanding on using this physical body in demand, like martial arts, trying to do this move. And that time I didn't quite catch that bladder the way I'm supposed to. And the response is, why did you do that? What did I tell you? That's not what you're supposed to do. And maybe even some type of physical stimuli to remind me next time. In the realms of being in the works of trying to remove, alter, and transmute traumas in people as a profession, it has rocked my idea of how we raise our children, and I've had to alter the actions and the thought processes involved in that. And so I remember being somewhere and I was with another father and we were having a conversation and our children were doing whatever it was that they were doing. And in the midst of that, one of his children did something like like, I don't know, dropped a plate of food or spilled something all over it was something where it was like, ooh, shit. And he looked and he says, yep, that's something a 3-year-old would do. And he went and cleaned it up, and we went back to our conversation. And that little moment was so impactful for me, not only just from witnessing, but from hearing the mindset of, like, a lot of times when you witness certain things, you don't get to have the mindset that goes with why the people responded that way. I'm a real psychological type of dude. And so that's always a plus for me. So hearing that, it was like, oh shit. And I have taken the ability to now take that mind process and implement it. Like, damn, if every time my children did something that I would see as challenging or silly or whatever, and I really process it mentally, that that's something a 2-year-old would do. Why would I yell at them? Why would I spank you? Why would I chastise you? Why would I shame you? This is something a 2-year-old would do. You ate all your oatmeal up? You good? Okay, you want to take a bath next? Okay, I'll run the water so you can go and finish watching your movie, and then when it's done, we'll get in the tub. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, children are inquisitive. Children are like, they're literally being, there's a process taking place of them trying to think of how to operate within this body, this physical existence. Remember, that's what we call the human experience is all about. They're brand new to it. You've been in this body 2 years. The first year, you was just gaining your strength and your ability to even lift your head up. Like, God dang, these machines need to be built differently. They're heavy as hell. So the first year, you just learning how to stand in this mother. Then they start giving you shit. Here, you want to eat? Here, hold this. God damn, I'm used to just, okay. All right, here, go sit at this table, and now you gotta use tool. I gotta add something to the body. The body is the tool. Can't I just eat with my hands? Can't I just eat with my hands? No, here, put the fork in, get the spoon, and okay. And then I spilt it. Oh, you spilled it on my carpet. Wait, on your what? What the fuck is a carpet? What the? Okay, so now this is children. This is children. Of course they spilled some shit. Of course they touched some shit. Of course, that's something a 2-year-old would do. It's something a 3-year-old would do. And when you reprogram your mind like that, then a lot of the things that we think and process from an adult mindset, we erase it. Because, like, you got to be stupid to think that as a 2 or 3-year-old, I got this shit already down pat. But fuck, I just learned how to maneuver in this shit. What is these emotions? That's what the movie Inside Out is showing us. Like, we are this, but we're operating through this. What the fuck is this operating through thing? Even when we have our minds, think about how confusing it is as adults. Like, who the fuck is this in here with all of this? What the fuck? Because I like the shit they say. A lot of it's funny, but a lot of shit is and then a lot. What the fuck is this process of us thinking, and then the process of us expressing this through this body and these wants that we have, and this that's not even how I. But we expect a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old to do what perfectly? Imagine if every time we fuck up, somebody's yelling at us. I mean, I guess that's what a job is about. But real talk, when the fuck was the last time your boss yelled at you? I mean, I got out the work and field quite a long time ago, but the last time I worked, wasn't nobody yelling at me. Fuck is you talking to? My man, there's a better way to express that something was done wrong. Why don't we give the same to the children? Because of the miseducation that we had. And when I say we, I'm talking about black people as slaves. Oh shit, yeah, beating your kids, that's some slave mentality shit. What I tell you, this is all about protection. We trying to keep you alive. They will kill you. So I'm gonna beat into you the rules and regulations. That's how serious it was. That's why we have that idea of beating your ass, because it's that serious. They say that what's her name? That was freeing all the slaves and shit. She was knocking out babies. Bow, shut the fuck up. Not because babies should be punched in the face, but because babies are gonna cry if they're conscious. So at least she like had to render them unconscious, not like trying to harm them, but trying to keep them alive. Because otherwise, we will be found, we will be put into the. So it's like when you really think about a lot of where stuff comes from. Come on, but we got to get out of that. I seen something the other day that said in the future the babies will be taught by people who call themselves psychonauts, and I'm like, as they should. But the reality of the saying was just like, damn, well, we need to start now. Yeah, that's something a 2-year-old to do. That's something a 3-year-old do. We need to have more honor for these babies, these children. People are all out here arguing about God and arguing about religions and arguing about magic and arguing about poly relationships and arguing about male-female relationships. Mind you, the children all this time are sitting here going, so nobody's really seeing us. Nobody's realizing who we are. Nobody, all you all who keep trying to do the ancestral veneration, your ancestors is right here. All of you all who doing the spiritual and religious practices, your God is right here. All of you all trying to tap into the self and do the generational curses and the generational healings, the generation is right here. We ignoring all of that, and sometimes not ignoring, but just fucking it up even worse, including myself. I told my mate, yo, every time I get ready to holler at one of these little motherfuckers, you check my ass. Like, yo, who the fuck is you talking to? Because who's talking to you like that? Fuck that. You made a mistake. You dropped some shit. Why would you do, yo, who the fuck is you? Protect my babies even from me. Bring it to my attention immediately. Fuck is you talking to? Why? Why? Are they a threat? You are not in the fucking army anymore. There is no threat coming against you that you have to use this type of tone. You are not talking to grown men in a room with guns and a mission on the other side. There was women and children around you. Change your motherfucking tone. God is in the house. Yeah, check me immediately. Because that's something a 2 or a 3-year-old would do. And they should have the comfort and the space to do it as many times as they need to do it till they get it right. And not what I deem is right, but what they deem is right. Because right is nothing but what? Functional for them. My son writes like this. He literally has the pencil in his hand, sticking out the end, and writes like this. And I'm looking like, what, how you, what? Can he write? Yeah. Can he spell? Yeah. Then why the fuck you worried about how he holds his pencil and writes? Should we beat him, slap him with a ruler? Do it the right way. The right way is functional. Motherfucker, I'm getting the message across. You see it written? Allow children the space, because if you do, there's things that they're bringing back with them. This is the point that we need to remember. There are things that are coming back with them that are continue to be hidden until they're allowed to be exposed. How are they allowed to be exposed? By allowing children to be the full them in their expression of comfort, of their expression of safety, of their expression of expression. And when you do that, you'll see a total different expression in what we call the human experience. That will be hidden until we act right. But we are holding on to customs that have been passed down to us by those people who put the systems in. That was why we was hiding the shit from in the first place. As long as you operating under these systems, you will never be revealed the true systems that work. That's how it's been set. That's the safety mechanism. That's the safety mechanism. That's why some of my shout out to Todd. He eat with his hands. Shout out to Todd Whitty. He eat with his hands. He eats. He feels. He understands. He has a one-on-one relationship with the food that he's consuming. This is conscious eating. Not all mine is gluten-free and this free and no, he's conscious. The hand to the mouth. This is a childlike expression and action. I'm civilized, a spoon and a knife and a fork. Although it is civilized, it's not natural. It's yet but one. And there's so many things that we have been taught through systems. That's not something that a 2 or 3-year-old would do. Yeah. So you really want to get in tune with your inner magic? You really want to get in tune with the inner self? Then allow the expressions of yourself in that realm, such as the children, to do that. Let them wear what they want. Let them dress how they want. Let them express themselves. That's what the whole argument of religion, sex, race, creed, color, all of that is based in what we're talking about right now. Literally. It's just that they're picking different things that I'm saying allow children to be themselves in the most natural ways. And so people will add sexuality, they'll add religion, they'll add race, they'll add all of these things and then tell them to choose one. And this is their natural. No, it's not. Because you just presented some shit to them. You just projected into their pure mind. No, you told them that they can do that. You told them they could be that. You told them they had the choice. Just shut the fuck up and leave them alone. That's what I'm talking about. Just shut the fuck up and leave them alone. Don't put rainbows in there. Don't put He-Man. Don't put nothing. Give them paintbrushes and paint and go in the other fucking room and mind your goddamn rainbow business. Mind your motherfucking black power business. Mind your motherfucking sophisticated make money business. Mind your motherfucker all that shit that you've been misprogrammed by the fucking world. Yo, oh my goodness, the magic that these beings have accessible if we yet put away the systems that we have bombarded our consciousness with that is not even a part of what we call reality. None of this is something that a 2 or 3-year-old would do because it doesn't exist in the realms of a 2 or 3-year-old's imagination. Put away your own shit, your own vices, your own constructs. Put them away and just sit with the babies and let them tell you what their vision is, what their dreams are, what their religion is, what their wishes are. That's something a 2 and 3-year-old would do. And believe it or not, I'll follow that before any of these little political motherfuckers, before any of these religious leaders, before any of these spiritual cliques and conscience. I'm an independent contractor because that's something a 2 and a 3-year-old would do. They don't need a religious building. They don't need a consciousness building. They don't need a protection from a sexual right because that's not even a thought that they're having. And even when it is, it's not the way that we think of them. Ain't that some shit? Yeah. So if we found ourselves challenged, just say to ourselves, that's something a 2 or a 3-year-old would do. And watch for the shit that's not. When I hear my baby say something, I'm like, that's not something a 2 or 3-year-old would do or say. That's when I need to press concern. Wait, where did you get that from? Where did you? Because that wasn't from an innocent mindset. That no, even if it is in, oh, I like they first word, they did. No, nah. Somebody's imprinting shit on you already. Nah. That was not out of the mind of a 2 or 3-year-old. That was out of the mind of an adult who is projecting and inserting things into, causing them to lose their connection, causing them to lose their magic, causing them to lose their sights. Be careful, y'all. I told my black women around me to protect my babies from me. Soon as I start getting out of pocket, getting out of talking to them in a manner where I wouldn't allow nobody else to talk to them. How the fuck am I talking to my children in a manner that if somebody else is talking about children, I was like, oh, yo, hold on. Hold on, who the fuck is you talking to? Well, then I ain't got no business talking to them like that. This is royalty. This is fucking royalty. Who the fuck is you talking to? I'm here to serve them. I'm here to serve. I'm not the pure one. They are. I'm the protector of the pure. And as their protectors, I don't got the right to speak to them that way. Fuck is we talking about? We got this whole shit backwards and fucked up. And that's why we continue in the places that we are until we realize what's really going on and make changes. We never gonna get the full connection to the things that we call ourselves desiring. If you praying to God but cussing out your babies, you might as well just quit. If you doing ancestral venerations but you cussing out your babies, you might as well just quit. If you're trying to heal generational curses and traumas and you're causing them in your babies, you might as well just quit. Just jump into the matrix like everybody else. You what, baby? You what? You sleepy? Oh, you don't want to watch TV? You don't gotta watch TV. Yeah, you don't gotta watch TV. We turn it off. You wanna hear some music? Yeah? Okay, we gonna put some music in. I had to teach my babies what peace was today. They're 2, 3 years old. They liked it, the idea. They like, yeah. The babies want peace so that they can go into the realms that they work best in. Let them work. When they are trying to figure out how to use these physical bodies and how to deal with the transmutation of perpetual energy or energy. Okay, baby, I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, it went off. Okay, I'm gonna come turn on some music. You would be allowing them to come into that realm with the idea of, oh, I can now use this physical body to manifest the way I have been using my mental consciousness since they've been in this body. But we've been taught to teach them outside of that. That's the secret. That's one of the secrets. It's one of the secrets. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of getting back to this realm and getting out of what we keep saying. Oh, we're in the matrix and we're in the this and simulation and all of these things. You want to come out of them? Hmm? What? I don't know what you're saying. You gotta go, sirs. Go what? You know what she's saying? Hey, that's the other thing, man, is the language and like literally, like that's where the separation comes in at. Like to learn this language, you start to forget that language, that light language. They babies speak light language. It's like this is why they have the manifestation of, yo, I need food, they get food. I need more comfort, they get change. I'm in pain, it's taken away. You understand? This is literally the manifestation of them mentally. And even looking into the mother's eyes and dealing with all the different magics of what's that? Telepathy and all of these different things. These is languages, these is light languages spoken by the spirit. But like that language is like once you start learning what we call the human language, right? These languages, they start creating a barrier in those languages. Hence comes that first separation from manifestation immediately. And that's the video I was saying earlier about the magic and all of this, but this is something a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old would do. Understand? This is all coming into this realm. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I don't know, man. I just wanted to come and just, share some other type of stuff with y'all. But I'm about to go get into some other things. Thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in. I know sometimes I'll be on some, you know what I mean, like easily understandable and digestible things, and then sometimes it be for the psychonauts. You know what I'm saying? So I think this morning was definitely for the psychonauts. But you know what I'm saying? If you liked it, you know what I'm saying, let me know. You know. But peace, blessings. I love y'all. And tell somebody you love them in a language they can understand it in.
Why is that making me go over there?
Peace. Because it's in reverse when it's on the camera. Yeah. Because when you're dealing with technology, it always flip flops. That's something you got to be.